Someone needs to speak up for these children.
Foster parents speaking out after an 8 on Your Side investigation revealed some foster kids are being forced to spend the night in unlicensed locations, places like on the floor of an office. Good evening, I'm Keith Cate.
And I'm Stacy Scheibel. Thank you for joining us tonight. Some parents tell us there are enough beds for these kids. They're pointing the finger of blame at the foster agencies, claiming a lack of efficiency and transparency is to blame.
Our senior investigator, Walt Buteau, joining us now with the latest on a story that we've been tracking for years, kind of a follow-up tonight.
Absolutely, and Keith and Stacy, as you said, some of these foster parents say they have the room, they could take these kids in, but some claim they aren't getting enough information when it comes to what are known as emergency placements. According to Eckerd Connects, before the decision is made to have a child sleep in an unlicensed setting like an office, the agency reaches out to its foster parents, hoping for an emergency placement.
It's difficult to find a place that would willingly accept them. They've got lengthy juvenile delinquency records. They've been in and out of mental health institutions, and their behavior reflects that.
Joshua NWAJEI has fostered 11 local children since 2019 and was a foster child himself. He claims emergency placement requests he's received did not come with information about the child. One example, his first placement as a foster parent.
I hear noise and I go there and the kid's trying to assault the other child. This kid has a history of assaulting other children. They never told me, so I was not aware. I couldn't have planned or anything.
Eckerd data indicates 50 Hillsborough County foster children and 14 more in Pasco and Pinellas spent at least one night in unlicensed settings such as offices last year. CARD says the total number of emergency placements has been reduced over the past 2 years.
But there's still some kids that we're struggling with. I mean, there's just no question about that. And so we've added more resources, locations for these kids, trying to find a better fit for them.
NWAJEI and other foster parents who contacted 8 on Your Side claim there are enough beds available, but not without details about the child's history.
I can't prepare reasonably to protect my family as well if I don't know the behaviors, but they purposely hide this information. But if I'm informed and I know, I have an open bed right now for a child.
There are currently just over 2,700 Bay Area children in licensed care under Eckerd's watch and just under 1,600 licensed foster homes. Now, some of those homes have more than one bed.
Well, this also kind of makes me wonder, I guess if foster parents have a choice about whether to accept a placement, does the foster child have the same option?
The foster child does have a choice, and some say that sort of complicates things. As you would imagine, they want to stay near their family, want to stay near their friends, and again, that sometimes leads them to being left in offices, supervised, but still in offices.
Sure, we'll have more on this one. I mean, it's a difficult problem to solve all the way around. Thank you, Walt. And if you have something you would like Walt to investigate, you can give him a call on the helpline. The 8 on Your Side helpline is 1-800-338-0808.